Symmetry and asymmetry. If you look at the world around us, you can see various shapes. If you look closely, the small droplets of water formed on the leaves and plants looks like circles. The honeycomb in a beehive looks like many hexagons placed together. Some shapes in nature cannot be described. For example, the spider web is made of many irregular shapes. Today, we will learn more about symmetrical and asymmetrical shapes we see around us. Look closely at this butterfly and take a picture of it. Now, look at this photograph. Draw a vertical line on the image as shown. Now, the line divides it into two identical parts. If you fold the image of the butterfly from right to left, we can see that the two parts overlap completely. This means that the shape of the butterfly is symmetrical. And the vertical line we imagined can be called the axis of symmetry. Sometimes, a shape can only be symmetrical along one axis. For instance, if we draw a horizontal line in this manner and try to fold the butterfly image from top to bottom, we can see that these two parts do not overlap. This means that the butterfly is only symmetrical along one axis, or the shape of the butterfly has only one axis of symmetry. In your classroom, there are many symmetrical shapes. For example, take a pencil. Imagine the outline of this pencil and draw a vertical line through the middle of the outline of the pencil. The shape of a pencil can be folded once. This vertical line is called the axis of symmetry. The pencil with a pointed tip has one axis of symmetry. The blackboard in your classroom is of a rectangular shape. The outline of the blackboard can be folded from left to right and from top to bottom along the horizontal line. Therefore, the outline of the blackboard has two axes of symmetry or two lines of symmetry. Look at this globe. It looks like a circle in shape. A circle has unlimited number of lines of symmetry. This is because no matter which line you draw passing through the center of the circle, it always divides the circle into two identical parts. Therefore, a circle has unlimited number of lines of symmetry. Not all shapes can be folded to make their parts overlap. Observe the shape of this mountain. If you draw a vertical line, we cannot divide the outline of the mountain into two identical parts. Now, let's try another way by drawing a horizontal line. Again, it doesn't divide the mountain into identical halves. So, the outline of this mountain is not symmetrical in shape. However, the sun that rises from behind the mountains is symmetrical in shape. The sun is circular in shape, and a circle has unlimited number of lines of symmetry. But the clouds in the sky are not symmetrical in shape. Not all objects around us are plane images. Most of the objects are 3D figures and they have length, width and height. For example, this chair is three-dimensional. If you take a picture of the chair, the image you get is a plane figure. So, a chair is three-dimensional, but a photograph of it is a plane figure. All flat images are called two-dimensional. For all 3D objects, we can use a plane surface to divide them. This chair can be divided into two symmetrical halves using a plane surface as shown. This plane is called the plane of symmetry. So, if the chair has a plane of symmetry, a photograph of a chair taken in a particular way will have a line of symmetry. If the shape of the figure is a cuboid, it can be divided into two symmetrical parts with a plane surface. We can say that the cuboid has a plane of symmetry. Can you find all the planes of symmetry for a cuboid? Take a paper and write the capital letter A. Now, draw a line on the letter A as shown. Now, place a mirror on the paper along the line. Notice the reflection in the mirror. The reflection on the mirror is the half of the letter A. Thus, we can say that the letter A is symmetrical. Now, can you find other letters in the alphabet that are symmetrical? Give this a try.